Hi guys, welcome to the channel and to the energy update for my friends Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So guys, in this reading we are going to use only oracle decks. As you can see, there are already a couple of cards on the table. They are special cards and they are going to play a role in the reading. The first deck that we are going to use is the Spirit of the Animals oracle deck. As you can see, it is pretty big and it is already pre-shuffled. We are going to shuffle it a couple of times more. Super easy, guys, on the table, like so. And then we are going to pull one card from the top and one from the bottom. And you will have to make a personal choice about which is the oracle card that can catch your attention the most, if not both. Super big deck, this one. Here we go. So we have Lizard, Regeneration, and from the bottom we have Cougar, Assertive. I love the message, in silence you find power. Guys, let's bring in some characters from the Citadel Oracle deck. There can be a change for some of you. No matter what happens, you can adapt from the Lizard Oracle card, and then again from the Cougar, claim your leadership role and take action. Let's see. The Painter. Working on something new. The Diviner. There can be growth. Some of you may have planted a seed back then, and now there can be the opportunity to see some progression. The Walker. The Herald. I also want this one because it was kind of stuck in my hand. The Captain. Let's put it here. Let's also pull from the deck of emblems, which follows the Citadel one. Let's see what factors can play a role in this situation for you. Here we go. Blade. Broom. New starts, one of the keywords. Collar. And pomegranate. So indeed, a change available that can be super auspicious for some of you. You may leave behind a situation that made you feel stuck, like you were bound to it, following the Collar Oracle card. Let's also add some scenarios, guys. This is mainly an oracle deck about love, but there are nuances that can also resonate with professional situations or interactions of the everyday life. Here we go. Escape. Damage. Chaser. Absence. And conversation. Guys, some of you may have to decide if you want to give a person of interest another chance, a partner another chance. There can be not only small regrets involved in the situation, but also bigger ones. If we follow the Damage Oracle card, the Absence one, the Chaser can be the other person. They can try to chase you. Instead, you may want to walk away. The Walker. A journey into the unknown. Well, sometimes the unknown can be better than a situation that is well known, but not necessarily positive. The person that you are dealing with may offer you the opportunity to paint away old struggles in order for the two of you to shake hands, if we follow the Captain Oracle card, so that you can find a new agreement. Broom Oracle card, sweeping the dust under the rug. Some of you can look at the situation in this way. You may not be available to do that, because this can almost procrastinate the opportunity to resolve the issues that have played a role against the connection. The other person may ask you guys to stay together because resources can be a factor, meaning that 2 is better than 1, and the other person can try to use this factor in order to convince you guys to stay in the connection. You may question the opportunity for the connection to regenerate itself. You may instead think about the opportunity for you to shed this connection away like it's old skin. You have to be assertive indeed. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Do you think that the person that you are dealing with is deserving of another chance? If there were conflicts along the connection, if there was apprehension, especially on your side, if it was difficult to manifest a successful and productive teamwork with this person, why should you agree to keep the connection alive? If you have planted a seed in favor of the connection, but you couldn't find the proper development or the proper growth, now there can be the chance to make a final evaluation about the agreement. There can be divine timing at play, so you can be the diviner. You may decide to reorient yourself towards a new day, and so also towards a new situation, in order to plant a new seed that can grow into something really positive. There can be reasons, guys, that can make you think that you should stay in the situation. They can be related to the color oracle card: compliance, duty, restriction, practicalities of the everyday life. Maybe due to finances, maybe due to work, you know, due to responsibilities that you have taken on along the connection. You have to balance the scales. You have to write down a list of pros and cons. The other person can try to play the card of guilt in some sense. They can try to bring the situation almost on an emotional level. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. That's why they can chase you. The Escape Oracle card is interesting because the message is quite harsh. I left when things got hard. It can be a lack of responsibilities of the person that you are dealing with. That's why it was difficult to work together. Now, some of you may decide to cut your losses about the overall situation. If the wall that can metaphorically describe the connection is cracked, you know, at its core, basically, what's the point in painting it of a new and different color from the old one? The wall is still cracked. It may fall one day or the other. This is the evaluation that some of you have already started to fulfill. Guys, we are looking at a potential change because you may not be willing to work for this situation anymore. You may decide that your productivity following the painter should be granted in favor of something new that can be beneficial to your own growth and to a development that can be in favor of a situation extremely different from the one that you have been experiencing in the recent past with the person that you are dealing with. They will not let go easily though. Blade and Collar oracle cards, there can be fights and arguments. And this person may try to put the blame on you by saying that you are escaping. This can be a mind game, only due to the fact that they do not want to lose you. Some of you can be ready to leave for an adventure, like Bilbo Baggins from The Hobbit. The Walker, a journey forward. You can have all the clarity that you need if we follow the sun that we see in the background of the Walker oracle card, the open eye from the Herald. So you can give value to the regrets that can play a role in this situation, and then the light of the lanterns that we see in the Captain oracle card plus the stars that we see compared to the moon, the unknown, something that was not clear about the connection. That's why some of you guys may share a conversation with this person, but the odds are not in favor of the chaser, and some of you can move on. A quiet assertiveness can play a role in your favor. Guys, let's also pull from the Shaman's Oracle deck. We are going to pull 2 cards, one for the Journeyer, who can describe you guys, and one for the Companion, which can describe a factor that can play a role in the situation that you are experiencing. And then I will read you the messages about the Oracle cards. Here we go. Shaman of Stars for you. We have mentioned the stars from the Captain Oracle card. If you know what you want, it can be easy for you to realize that shaking hands with the person that you are dealing with may not be an option anymore. Ancestor of Boundaries, your companion in this situation. Knowing what you want, then standing up for it, and also the courage to make a decision that can ask for a price that can be about a transformation. So let's go for the Shaman of Stars. Here we go. I am the Shaman of Stars. I bring the heavens down to earth. I drink in the beauty of the sky, swallow this elixir, and give it back as a transformative energy to all. I sing the song of the heavens, and I show how starry wisdom can transform and re-energize you when you have walked the path for a long time and grown tired. I bring a blessing to you and the restoration of strength when it is most needed. The Walker. You have walked the path for a long time, but now you can be tired of this situation, this path, and you may want to consider a different one. Some keywords for you guys. Recognizing ancestral paths and relationships. Transformative energy, another one. Changes in direction and reassessment. Well, the opportunity to reassess the overall situation in order to make a different decision this time. No more second chances to the other person. Let's go for the Ancestor of Boundaries. Here we go. I am the Ancestor of Boundaries. I help you to recognize the places where you must not venture, as well as those where you can draw upon your full strength. The places you must guard. I can give you the energy you need to break free from restraint and run alongside me on the winds of change. When you stand on the spot where the road stretches into other lands and you require the strength to move forward, look for me and I will carry you onward for as long as you need. Guys, super powerful for the walker. And you are the walker, ready for a new journey. Some keywords: recognizing your own boundaries and those of others. Yes. Protecting your own space. Human strength and courage. The courage to go for a change. Claim your leadership role and take action. Another encouragement, guys. The other person can try to chase you, the outcome may not be in their favor. They had multiple chances. They couldn't make them count. Now it's time for you to move in a different direction. You can find your new start, and it can be extremely auspicious for you. Guys, I hope that I made myself clear, and this was helpful somehow, some way. If you want to comment, like and subscribe, it will help our channel to grow, so thank you. And until next time, I wish you all the best, take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.